everybody, it is Nikki here with Delicate Tension Tarot. This is going to be a reading today for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you just have a lot of Capricorn placements in your chart. Keep in mind, this is for May 1st to the 15th, so honestly when you see this is when you need to see it, regardless of if it's May 1st to the 15th or not. Energy is fluid, time is fluid. You'll get the message when you're meant to. This is a general reading, it's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I think that's pretty much across the board for all readers on here, right? We do have Pluto retrograde right now, as well as Venus retrograde. Pluto is retrograding in Capricorn, and Venus is retrograding in Gemini. We also have a full moon in Scorpio on May 7th, so be prepared for that. It's the final supermoon this year of the other two that have already happened. So lots of fun energy, lots of fun energy happening right now. If this video does end up resonating with you, please hit the like button. You can also share and subscribe to my channel. Down in the description box there is a link to my website if you would like to book a personal reading with me. There's 3 different options you can choose from. Alright, what's happening for Capricorn May 1st to the 15th? What's going on for Capricorn? What's going on with Capricorn May 1st to the 15th? One card, please. Alright, we have the Ten of Cups, so you could have family on your mind. You could also be having a new addition coming in. This couple is depicted holding a child and kind of staring at it lovingly, so maybe there's a lot of connection around that right now. If not, really it's just about focus on family and happiness at this time. Show me what the block is here. Ooh, we have the star and the moon as the block. Very interesting. If there's any healing that needs to be done within the family unit right now, it's a great time to do it. With Pluto going retrograde, it really helps us access and look at things that we need to change, either about ourselves or certain circumstances in our life. It can really help liberate us and free us from anything that really holds us back or anything that is darker in nature. So it's a lot of shadow work usually. Also too, I think it's okay to be hopeful yet uncertain about the future, because with the moon and the star there, that is maintaining a sense of hope and faith and an outcome, but at the same time not knowing what the outcome is going to look like, and kind of, you know, maybe trapped a little bit in fantasy, maybe daydreaming a little bit. Show me what's in the subconscious here for Capricorn, please. Okay. That's way too many cards to take. One more card. One more card. There we go. So you've got strength and the Ace of Swords in your subconscious. I think you're standing very strong in your truth right now, or that's something you're actually contemplating or thinking about. Maybe there is some things that you need to say that are going to be difficult for you to say, and thus it's why you're trying to rely on strength in order to say it. Either way, though, you know what the truth is, and I feel like it's because you've gone through certain cycles repeatedly, and it really has helped you find a new sense of courage and a new sense of strength within yourself. Show me what's happened in the recent past here. Are you guys all over the place right now? We have the Ace of Wands, so there could have been a lot of passion, maybe a new beginning, maybe something was really getting off the ground floor, right? There was a lot of fiery energy behind it, so there was a lot of action. Show me what's happening in the higher self here for Capricorn. We have the Queen of Wands, so you're definitely feeling very passionate and loving at this time. I think you're taking a lot of control over your life. You might also be dealing with a Leo, or you might have Leo somewhere in your chart. happening in the near future here for Capricorn? We have the Seven of Cups, so there's that uncertainty. There's that. Sorry about that. My camera ended up dying, so I had to go get another battery that was on the charger. Yeah, you might have a lot coming at you, or you may feel like there's a lot of communication that's bombarding you emotionally. You also may feel like things are moving very fast. Let's get a couple more cards here for the emotional sector. We have the Page of Cups. I do feel like there's a lot of emotional support around you right now, though. Five of Swords, especially if there's been difficulty within conversation. There might be somebody in your life that you could have an ongoing issue with or an argument with, and I think you've been trying to find ways to find resolution within that. I just think it's been difficult. It's almost like, who's going to apologize first? Who's going to apologize first? Let's see what's happening around you. What's happening around Capricorn? We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody could feel a little left out, where they could be letting something out emotionally. Ten of Wands in reverse. Somebody might be really tired. And the Five of Wands. If you have been having conflict, like I was saying, in your immediate environment with somebody, just understand that there's a certain level of emotional appreciation or love that they need at this time. They might feel like they're carrying a lot of weight, or that whatever it is that they are carrying, they can't put down. So they might need a little bit of support. Or it could be that somebody doesn't quite know what to do to help you out emotionally or to support you emotionally. So there could be some discord there. Let's see what the hope and fear is here for you. Four of Wands in reverse. You might be a little fearful of something not panning out. Maybe you're starting to wonder if you really are as stable as you think, or if your home is as happy as you imagine it to be. Let's see what's happening in the far-reaching outcome and advice here. Okay, we've got the Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. I do feel like there's going to be some balance brought into your environment. I think if you can tap in to the motherly, nurturing energy of the Queen of Cups, it's going to be very easy for you to know where you need to be putting your energy and your emotions. I also think if you do need support, just ask. And I think if you feel as if somebody else needs support, just ask them if they do. It doesn't have to be a fight, and it doesn't have to be a battle. But there is somebody here who's still standing their ground in a certain way. So if you feel like you need to protect yourself at this time, maybe it's protecting yourself and other loved ones, then do so. It's okay. Like, it's okay for you to stand your ground on certain things that you can't tolerate. Especially if you've worked really hard to get where you are. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups here as the central focus. Six of Cups. Okay, some of you might have a new addition on the way, if you haven't already given birth to the baby. Like I said too, some of you might just be connecting more deeply with your family or with people who feel like family to you. There could be really positive feelings and memories there, or things being reminisced over or brought up, or it could just be you thinking and feeling this way. Let's clarify the moon and the star. Let's clarify the moon here, just the block. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and then let's clarify the star. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's almost this feeling of like insecurity here. I feel like maybe you feel as if your security is up in the air, or wondering if your security and your stability will last. That's pretty clear with the Four of Wands in reverse over in the hopes and fears. But also with the star, it's like you're hopeful in knowing that not every bad period has to last forever, and that there always is a way out and a way through, and almost this pinnacle of hope that can be relied upon. And I feel like you need to keep that energy up. I don't think you need to be in this negative energy or this like lack mentality or fear of losing. Let's clarify strength in the subconscious. Let's clarify strength in the subconscious here. There we go. We have that Ace of Wands. I think you've really started to either reclaim the sense of energy or reclaim a sense of power or reclaim a sense of passion. I think the fire inside of you has been lit, most definitely. I think you're at least getting a good energy boost right now. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords here. We have the Six of Swords. Whatever it is, I think you're finding the strength to move past something, especially if it was an issue that was left unresolved. I think you're really sticking by your truth, and you're using the truth, the things that you know, the things that you understand, and the stance that you have on something in order to move beyond a really difficult situation, especially if it requires you protecting other people. Because I do see here that either someone is protecting you or you feel the need to protect someone else. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands here. So we've got the Four of Wands. Is that brand new addition? It's quite possible that some of you might be thinking of relocating, or you were thinking of relocating, or whatever this exciting brand new development or news was. I think you were really excited to share it with the world. I don't know if you have yet, though. Maybe you're about to, or maybe you just did. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands here. We have the Sun. Yeah, some of you definitely either are pregnant, have found out you're pregnant, or have just given birth. I think a lot of you too, though, if this isn't about pregnancy and it's not about children, it has something to do with you stepping into this new creative development and power within yourself. I think you're feeling very energetic. I think you're feeling very invigorated and creative. Invigorated and creative. I feel like you need to rely on that creativity. I feel like you need to rely on the whatever this is that you become very passionate about. Allow that energy to move you and allow it to carry you forward. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups here in the near future. Nine of Cups. Trust me when I say that the opportunities that are open to you, or maybe it's one of those things where you might not really know where it is that you're going or really understand what it is that's happening right now, but I feel like the outcome is going to be something that you want. And I think that whatever it is that you get that means a lot to you, it's going to be something that you can share with others. Make sure too that whatever this happy outcome is, you're not too greedy about it. Like, don't, there's this really strong underlying element of needing to share with others. Don't just keep it to yourself. Because it's almost like this isn't just your good news to share. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands here in the emotional sector. We have the Knight of Swords, so definitely a lot of communication coming in at you. Let's clarify the Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. There's a lot of messengers here, and there's a lot of messages. And then we have Death. And we have the Three of Wands. If somebody around you is going through a difficult time, it's okay for you to reach out to them, especially if you hear of this. There's a lot of transitions happening right now. And I think a lot of changes taking place as well, not only in your life, but in other people's lives as well. But there's so much communication here. And it's interesting too, because there's two particular individuals that have a tendency to either come in and out of your life very quickly with communication, or it's like the way that they speak. They just say everything that they need to say, and then they don't give you room to say anything. It's very bombarding communication. It's very bombarding. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse here and what's going on around you. We have the King of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse here. We have the Eight of Cups. And then let's clarify the Five of Wands. Four of Swords. I think somebody is having a really hard time communicating their needs right now to you. Maybe they feel like their needs don't matter. Maybe they feel like they have to be the strong, supportive one. Either way, I encourage you to open up the lines of communication to see what it is that this person needs, because they do need support right now. I feel like they're the type that kind of put their emotions on the back burner and they just kind of carry the weight. but I feel like they need peace. There's something here where they need peace in their life, and whatever drama is occurring or whatever arguments are happening kind of need to stop. This person needs a moment to just be, and they need a moment to be at peace with their environment and with themselves and with you, I think. I think there's a need. It's almost like calling a peace treaty. The rest of the world's doing it. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups and the far-reaching outcome here. That was in reverse, sorry. I was like, no, that was not upright. So for the Queen of Cups, we've got the Three of Cups, Six of Wands, Seven of Swords reversed, and the Empress. I definitely feel like going back to the pregnancy thing. If you are pregnant, I do feel like this is going to be well-received news if you haven't told anybody yet. I also feel like if you are wanting to have some form of a shower, especially with the way that the world is going right now, you can do that virtually. You can connect with people virtually. It might actually make it better for you stress level-wise, because I feel like there's still some people here that you either wouldn't want them there, or you just don't want their bullshit to like rain on your parade. For some of you too, if this is about a family environment or if it's about a work environment, I think that some of you are really going to be leveling up and stepping it up, making a lot more, pretty much becoming your own boss. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles here. With the Six of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups and the Hermit. It's okay to be in the unknown. I feel like I have to say that for you. It's okay to be in the unknown. I feel like if you just allow things to develop and allow things to unfold as they should, you're going to be pretty surprised and actually very happy with the outcome. Only give what you can. Don't stretch yourself too thin. I know that there's a lot happening in front of you, but just don't stretch yourself too thin. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. That might be why you end up being in that energy. And the Seven of Wands of feeling as if you have to defend yourself or protect yourself. So with the Seven of Wands, we have the World and the Two of Swords. I feel like you're going to be in a very protective mode over yourself, quite possibly even your child, until certain things get resolved. I think you're making a pretty clear decision to do that now. Because I feel like whatever it is, you don't want certain things to be involved in your child's life. Or you just don't want things to be involved in your life anymore. These things could have been really painful, and it could have been a really hard decision for you to make. Just don't worry about your stability. I do feel like you have somebody important that you need to be communicating with right now. You guys can and you do have the ability to give each other support. You just need to talk about it. Both persons' needs matter right now. Let's get some final clarifiers here. There's shield. There's that protection. And to know that you are protected. Like if you're worried about that, you're protected. We have demon. Yeah, there's definitely some things that kind of want to come in and rain on your parade. Or people. And then we have farmer, bed, and airplane. I definitely think you need to be tending to taking care of yourself and your environment right now. If you need to rest, rest. And I also feel like too, with airplane, normally that means travel. So you could have somebody wanting to travel to come see you. But at the same time, I also feel like it's like higher levels of evolving and thinking and doing. So maybe it's that the more you rest, the more that you can find solutions to your current state or to your current problem. There's more solutions that can be found here if you just allow yourself to rest. I don't think you need to be overdoing it at this time, because rest continually is highlighted throughout this whole chart, or not whole chart, this whole reading. Let's pull one more. One final message here. And then we have love potion. Yeah, it's all about love and support right now. Definitely give where you can, and also accept the love that's wanting to come towards you. There's a lot of sharing of love that needs to be happening right now. Give it to the people who need it, right? Obviously, not people who are going to manipulate you, but give it to the people that need it. Give it to yourself. And also, you know, see what kind of love someone needs right now. There's a very specific thing here about somebody needing some type of love from you that they're not getting. And just tend to that. All right, Capricorn, that was a pretty beautiful reading. As always, take what resonated, leave the rest behind. If this did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe, or leave your comment down below. I'm going to try to switch up readings over the next month. I kind of want to experiment and do a couple of things. So we'll see how that goes. I think I might try to break up love and career or love and spirituality, because I do feel like most of the time our career does have to do with what our soul's calling is. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys next time.